1, 2, 3. The original idea on the British Airways Journey Trail game came to me since July 2017 in reference on the 100th anniversary origins birth of British Airways as the world's first scheduled air service on August 25th, 1919, during the 20th century reign of King George V. There is a huge and massive gap in the market area such a new journey trail game by connecting to British Airways' unique heritage and its history over the past century of 100 years. I can see now there is a huge potential for the British Airways Journey Trail game also be a world-changing reality. This is a unique milestone to remember the 100th anniversary year on the birth origins of British Airways by creating additional good opportunity for the new Journey Trail game by exploring the past life of the 20th century, also bringing it to life to the 21st century audience. The 50th anniversary on British Airways that took place in 1969, there was no proper plans and serious mention of creating good opportunity, change of transformation, plus the missing future legacy on the new Journey Trail game by connecting British Airways' past heritage and its history of the previous 50 years since 1919. It was 50 years later, in 2019, I've come up with the new future innovation of creating good opportunity, change of transformation, also including the future legacy on the invention of British Airways Journey Trail game. Must be added to the missing DNA link of Britain's past heritage and history connection with the national airline on British Airways. Over a century of 100 years ago, since its foundation in 1919, this is a very important milestone of adding the unique new Journey Trail game as a good opportunity and its future legacy to remember the origin birth of civil aviation and the rival journey of British Airways in Britain that took place just 100 years ago. The upcoming special event and birth of British Airways as the world's first scheduled air service started from Britain to France on the 100th anniversary year of August 25th, 2019, which led me to start the original idea on the birth, creating good opportunity, change of transformation, the process of change, plus the legacy. Along with similarities game between Pokemon Go and the British Airways Journey Trail game, and how the game will work as the key factors. Also, the original idea had to be novel and simple. There was another factor of my coming mindset idea was the innovation on the British Airways Journey Trail game, also very challenging with new opportunities along with the change of transformation plus the serious impact of change with the future legacy. The legacy impact on the education aspect needed to be kept in relation to British Airways past heritage and history by marking 100 years of flying in the sky, which both the kids and adults are looking for something new with exciting challenge. The new British Airways Journey Trail game also will help by creating further changes of transformation by being innovative because both the kids and adults expect even more challenging on the sophisticated technology Journey Trail on the upcoming 100th anniversary year on the arrival journey of British Airways. The upcoming special events on British Airways on its 100th anniversary year on August 25th, 2019. In addition, the original idea, also very new, and innovative product as a future legacy by creating additional opportunity, change of transformation, plus the process of change. The British Airways Journey Trail game will be using augmented reality, AR, technology in creating real-world environment whose elements are augmented by computer-generated and exact real-world sensory that is based on brilliant source of inspiration, which can be seen in another popular game of Pokemon Go. The British Airways Journey Trail game is a board game will have millions of people roaming around the physical world to capture virtual characters will be very similar to Pokemon Go. Imagine seeing the unique journey of British Airways traveling on the world's first scheduled flight from London to Paris in early 20th century history as you place your camera phone on the interactive journey on the previous century of 100 years. The game will feature to learn about the geography and history of British Airways, in which automated technology will be utilized on the 6-stage process. There will be historical commentary shall be provided. Through the journey experience, this include character voiceover and artificial facts. The first stage of that process will begin the British Airways Journey Trail game experience at the location on British Airways Heritage Centre. Users will be permitted to go to the starting location upon downloading of the app. The second stage process, which will be greeted with open commentaries detailing the origin, birth of civil aviation and arrival journey of British Airways, followed by a prompt to pan the camera phone that they're located at once they have arrived at the designated location on the journey trail. The third stage of that process, that users will see automated generated graphic of hearing the sounds of mini aircraft and mini aeroplanes. This includes different eras between the previous century of 100 years from 1919 to 2019 as further commentary. The fourth stage process, of which once sequence is completed, users will be put to leave the area location and begin the journey trail. Users will follow a dedicated path narrated by voiceover as they follow a GPS created a map of British Airways journey trail game, seeing themselves move in real life from location to location. The fifth stage process of that, from start to finish, it estimates the British Airways Journey Trail game will take an average of 90 minutes to complete. The interactive landmarks. And the sixth stage process, which one experience is completed, users will be prompted to share the journey on social media, as given further links to education websites to research further, as well as online memorabilia shops.